Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to put up, clean, and take down a bounce house or bounce castle, whatever you guys want to call it. So the setup first, you see the area where you're going to put it. Then you guys going to make sure you have either a long enough extension or if it's close to the power source. Here we're using my power pole. So you can see I got an extension down to the motor. And then right here in this area, I have I believe it's a 20 by 20 foot tarp. So I went ahead and staked that down on the four corners just to make sure it doesn't fly out. Then I put down my bounce house with the the rear facing towards the motor, of course my motor. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow it up and start the cleaning process. Alright guys, there it is. And if you guys know or have done this before, you know this is the easiest part, setting it up. Just get there, get everything ready and blow it up and stake it down. And then this is a commercial unit. This measures, it's 12 feet deep, 13 foot high to the top of the towers, and then it's about 13.6 from side to side. And then this right here measures, it's 2 foot by 4 foot for the entrance. So there it is. And usually after, when I pick it up from parties or whatnot, if there's too much like trash and confetti and all that, I usually just blow it out with the blower, or you can do with the broom or something. But you don't want to leave anything in there when you roll it up. It gets stuck to the sides. If it gets humid, it'll leave a good mark on your bounce house. So next step, we're gonna go ahead and soap it and scrub it. I got the little power washer here, and then I got a bucket with soap and water, and I'm also going to be using the foamer attachment, which makes it much easier. Just foam it up and hit it with the brush, and that'll take care of it. Alright, so you can see it's all clean and dry now. Spent about 3 hours drying, 3-4 hours drying. And then what I did is I set that cooler up under the back here. That way the water would run down. Get all the soap and water down from the bounce house. So now we're gonna get into the trickiest part, which is the folding. Alright, so here's the way I like to do it. Is I like to turn off the motor and then get it folded down more or less. I'm gonna put this back side to the front and the front to the back, and I'll just make sure nothing comes off to the sides, or if it bunches up in the middle, that's not good either. So I'll go ahead and show you how to do that right now. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, shut off the motor. This front part to the back, push it in like that. That's it right there. Now once you do that, now we can go ahead and open up the vents. Get all the remaining air out of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, and I'm gonna let the air come out, the most air that can come out of it. And then I'll bring you guys back for the folding, which is probably the the hardest part. So there you go. So the first thing, once it's all, most of the air is out, is I'm gonna roll this up to get all the air, the most that you can out of it. Flip it over, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it like you would like an envelope letter in 3 parts. So first I'm gonna put this part over the middle, to right here, and then fold the other part this way. And if you have the outlets in the back, you want to do the one that doesn't have an outlet first. That way it'll let the air out through the other side. So let's go ahead and do that. You see here, this is the line I use. It's made of these 6, the bottom 6, the main air ports. So I'm just gonna leave it up to this line. Fold this other side in also. Now you want to make sure that you get this essentially the side of the jumper. You want it inside the fold. Alright, so I'm gonna let this air out for another little bit. I'll probably step on it. I'll start right here, step on back, and do that a couple times, and that way it'll get more, the flatter the better. So I'll bring you guys back for that. Alright, now that I got it as flat as I can by stepping on it, I'm gonna start rolling it. Start right here at the edge. Remember, the tighter you roll it, the easier it's gonna be to manage the jumper. So we'll go ahead and fold this down. Make sure you get it nice and tight. Use your body weight to help put pressure on it. And we'll just keep rolling. And if you do it too fast, you might leave a lot of air in it, so try and take your time. Make sure you're going even with the lines. And if you're not, you can just, just fix it up a little bit. And we're going to do this all the way to the edge. You can see here, you use your knees to help flatten it out. Make sure once you're right here on this side, you just want to make sure you go over the whole thing. From here, I'm going to get my strap ready. So go ahead and throw that across, more or less in the middle. What we're going to do is roll it back a little bit. It should stay right there. And then we just fold these flaps in. And we're going to fold this in just to make sure everything is nice and tucked away. Now since we rolled it back, you can see I have exposed the one end of my strap to tie it down. Now we'll just roll it over, make sure everything's tucked in, pull this up, and put our strap on. Once the strap, just want to tighten it up a little bit, and make sure you don't use like a double knot or something like that. Once you're right here, you just pass this side, under this side a little bit. Now you have two loops. We'll just pass this loop through this side, and there you go. That way when you're gonna set it up, all you gotta do is just pull this and this will come apart. So let me show that one more time. Right here, pass this under, and then we'll pull it through the hole we just made. There you guys go. Now the last tip is going to be to throw it on the truck. So let me grab my dolly and we'll go ahead and put this on the truck. Here what you want to do is you want to leave some space in between. That way when you lift it up, it'll be on the edge of the dolly. So now we have it on the dolly. And since I have a lot of rocks, I'll just go backwards. That way I don't trip on anything. That's the easiest way I found to do it. You want to just lean it up against the truck. I mean, if you have a trailer with ramps, that's awesome, but since I don't, the easiest way is to pick it up all the way vertical and drop it. And we're ready to go. Now you just pick up your tarps and extensions and whatnot, throw that on there, and you're ready. Alright, you guys, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you to my cousin for taking this video. I'll leave a link down below if you want to follow his channel. Alright, be safe out there, you guys.